Yeah, good morning. Good morning, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done. So let's start the session, guys. In today's class, we are going to discuss the next topic called as sets. Okay. So in the previous class, we have completed a list and tuples. In today's class, we are going to cover the two different data types. One is sets and second one is dictionary. Okay. Now, first we'll start with the sets. Now, what is meant by sets? And here, what is the difference between the sets versus other data types? Okay, so just so if you see in the list and tuple and set, first one is advanced data type. Everyone common thing is advanced data type. Second one is here empty list is possible, here empty tuple is possible, here empty set also possible. Similar way how we are having the empty list, empty tuple, similar way we are having the empty set. Now, how we are going to assign the list? For example, if you want to assign a empty list, how we are going to assign an empty list means L is equal to some empty list like this. And if you ask print L, it is going to print the empty list like this. The second way also is there for this same thing. Okay. L is equal to list of. And when you try to print L once again, it is going to give the same answer. So empty list can be assigned in two ways. One is by using the square brackets and second one is by using the list of. Okay. Similarly, tuple. If you consider the tuple also having the two ways. First way is this one in order to print the empty tuple. And similarly, we are having the tuple of. If you don't write inside tuple of anything, it is the meaning is empty tuple. You are trying to convert an empty tuple. Generally, what is meant by list of? List of means it is a function which is used to convert to a list. What is meant by tuple of? What are the tuple function is there? It is also a function which is used to convert as a tuple. But inside nothing is there means nothing is converted. Nothing is converted means you are going to get a empty list. Similarly, here also empty tuple. So two options are there for list and tuples. Two options are there. First option is for the empty list is empty square brackets. Second option is list of. Okay. And for tuple also you are having two options. One is with respect to empty parenthesis. Second one is tuple of. But whereas for set you are having only one option called as set of. There is second option is not available, which is brackets option. Bracket option is not available in order to create the empty set. Empty set. Now, how this empty list will be printed? Printing of empty list will be done by using the square brackets. If you observe earlier, when I have assigned here, okay, like this, list of. When I have written the list of also, and when I'm trying to print L, it is always printing empty list as a empty brackets. Okay, it is trying to print with the empty brackets. When I'm trying to use with respect to tuple, it is trying to print with the empty parenthesis. Now, if you consider the same way, L is equal to set of. I'm writing set of. Set of means empty set. Now, when I print the empty set, it is going to give me the output as like this, set of. Can you observe? List of I have written, tuple of I have written, set of I have written. For the list of, it has given the empty square brackets. For tuple, it has given the empty parenthesis. For the empty set, the printout set will give the set of only. It will not give the brackets. That is the major difference between both of them. And this is one of the question in the certification. Why I'm stressing this one is it is one of the question in the certifications. Right? Now, where it can store the multiple values. List can store the multiple values. Tuple also can store the multiple values. Set also can store the multiple values because advanced data types now. So all can store the multiple values. Now, whatever the values it is getting stored, how you are going to store the values means here you are going to store the values like this in this way. You are going to store the values. One, here in the square brackets, you are going to separate them. Each value are separated by comma. Here each value is separated by within the parenthesis by comma. Each value is separated. Now within the sets, we are going to use the curly brackets. And in the curly brackets, each value is separated. Brackets are curly brackets. Now here in this, the data is ordered. What are the data you are writing? It is a ordered data. And it is an ordered. It is unordered. Sir, unordered means it is not going to store in the same order. No, it will not store in the same order. It may store in a different order. Sir, if it is storing in a different order, then how we can do the indexing? That is the reason there is no indexing. Indexing and slicing not possible in the set. The reason behind this is it is a unordered data. In which order it is going to store, we don't know. So it is a unordered data. Now, here, okay, each item is separated by comma. Now, items can be of any data type. What are the different items are there? Items can be. What are the items you are having? Items can be of any data type. And in the tuple also, items can be of any data type. And in the set, items should be only immutable data type. It will not accept the mutable one. Now, let's take an example. First, I'll start with the list. This is the list. In this, int is there, float is there, boolean is there, string is there, one list is there, one tuple is there, and along with the set also is there. All the data types, till now whatever we are discussing, including the set, everything are possible inside the list. Everything. So 4 fundamental data types are completed and 3 advanced data types. Everything it is able to store. Now the same way, if you ask for the tuple, in the tuple 1, and see that too in the same order it is printing. Whatever the order I have written, in the same order it is printing without changing the order. Now here, when I am considering this one in a tuple means parenthesis. 1, 2.5, true, SRK, 3, 4, list, tuple, and also set. Everything is accepted. Within the tuple also, all the data types, all the 7 data types, whatever we have discussed, everything is accepted. Next, in the sets, let's start with the set. In the set, that is nothing but curly brackets. I am using the curly brackets. 15, 2.5, true, SRK, and let me ask to store list of 1, 2. It is going to throw the error. So it is saying that list is not acceptable. Within the set, list is not acceptable. Why? Because sets will accept only immutable objects. Int is immutable, float is immutable, boolean is immutable, and string is immutable, and tuple also immutable. But set list is a mutable. Sir, what about the set, sir? Set is also mutable. That is the reason here no nested set is possible. Within the set, if you try one more set, it will throw the error. Okay, let me delete the list. Let us see at least set is possible. No, set is also not possible. So within the set, one more set also not possible because set is mutable. So nested set is not there. Okay, let us remove the set. Now only immutable data types are possible. Means 4 fundamental data types. In advanced data type, only tuple is possible. Is the point is clear for everyone? Now you are going to get the output like this. See, what is the first value I have given and what is the first value it is storing? What is the order I have given? What is the order it is storing? In a different order. Sir, for example, let us take one more example, sir. S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm writing. And I'm writing print S. Now this time it is giving in the same order, no sir. See, for one example it is giving in the same order means we cannot fix the concept always like that. It may not store in the same order. May means it may store also. But at the same time it may not store also. So simply it is called as unordered. Since it is unordered, there is no logic behind that. Indexing is not possible. Something logic is there. Sir, first I think alphabet will come, followed by this one will come. If some order, that some logic is there behind that also, indexing will be possible. But in the sets, indexing only not possible. Then what is the purpose of set? Different purpose is there. If you are looking for indexing or if you want to extract a value or you want to do anything separately, then it is the list you have to go. If you are not using that purpose, you are using for another purpose means, then in that case we have to go with the sets. Sets are having a different purpose. What is the applications of set? Once we enter into the topic, we'll discuss one by one. And what are the methods are available, what are the operations are available, everything we'll discuss, okay, in detail. Now these are about the sets. Is the point is clear? So set may store the data in the order, may not store in the order. So simply it is called as unordered. Since it is a unordered, indexing and slicing is not possible. Since it is unordered, indexing and slicing are not possible. Whereas indexing and slicing are possible here. Okay. And in this also indexing and slicing. In the list also indexing and slicing is available. In the tuple also indexing and slicing is available. Is the point is clear for everyone? Next, coming to the nested tuple. As I have told you earlier, nested list is possible, nested tuple is possible, but nested set is not possible. Why? Because set stores only immutable. Set stores only immutable. అర్థమైందా రాకపోతే క్లియర్ రాయనా ఇంకోసారి రాయనా just online students, just give me 1 minute of time. Okay, so here where we are having in terms of nested list, nested tuple, nested set. Nested set is not possible. What is the reason behind nested set is not possible? Because since it is not accepting the mutable items where set is a mutable. Set is mutable. What is mutable means we can modify the values within the original object. Within the original object itself, we can modify the values. So it is called as mutable. Reason is clear now. Why nested set is not possible means it accepts only immutable data type. That is the reason, right? Next, coming to the common. Now, most important thing here to be noted is it doesn't accept the duplicates. Sets doesn't accept the duplicates. What are the items you are adding? The items doesn't accept the duplicates. No duplicates are allowed. Okay. Whereas in this list, duplicates are allowed. Let me remove the row. 1 minute. Okay, here it is accepting the duplicates. It is accepting the duplicates, but it doesn't accept the duplicates. And whereas in the list, replace is possible, add is possible, remove is possible. Here replace is not possible, add is not possible, remove also not possible. Three of them are not possible in the tuple because it is immutable within the original data, within the original object. By creating a new object, anything is possible. That I am not saying. Within the original object, replace is not possible, add is not possible, remove is not possible within the same object. And whereas for the sets, replace only not possible because it has to be done through indexing. Replacement will be done through indexing. Since indexing is not there, replacement will not be there. And add is common, remove is common. Add and remove you can do, but whereas this you cannot do. Now, list methods. What are the list methods are there? After executing the list methods, it will store the output automatically in the original object. Why? Because lists are mutable. And after executing the tuple methods, it is not going to store the output, or string methods, it is not going to store the output. For example, let me write here like this. S is equal to, I am writing Siva. And I am writing here S dot upper. Okay, completed. Method is completed. After completing the method, now I am asking print S. Now before printing the S, let's ask First, let us complete this one. First, S is equal to Siva. S dot upper. Can anyone tell me what is the output? What is the output of S dot upper? Caps lock SI VA. That is the output, right? Now, I'm going to print the S. Now, tell me what is the output now? Small letter Siva or caps lock letter Siva? Small Siva. Why? Because after this one, it is not going to store. Now, the same logic I'm applying here. L is equal to list of 1, 2, 3, 4 and L dot append of 5. When I'm writing L dot append of 5, it is appending. Fine. One now, okay. What is the output you are going to get? Miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I print L, now tell me L is 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Here it is not storing. Here it is storing. In between also I have not used any variable name. Did I written any variable name on the left side for the second line? No. Here I have written any variable name in the second line? No. But why it is not stored? Why it is stored? Because it is immutable. It is mutable. Okay. For immutable objects, you have to write left side variable name to store the output. Then only it will store the output. For mutable objects, you should not write the left side variable name. If you write left side variable name like this for the mutable objects, the output will be none. The output would be none. So for the mutable objects, you should not use the left side variable name to store the output. It will store automatically for mutable objects. For immutable objects only you have to write like that. For mutable objects you no need to write like that. That is the difference. Okay, if everything is same means then no need to create all these things. For everything mutable objects behave pattern and immutable objects behave pattern, if everything is same, then no need to create separately all these things. Is the point is clear? Next, set objects, set methods. Now set methods also, after executing the set methods, it will store automatically in the original object. In the original one, it will store automatically, whatever the method is there. Is the point is clear? It is similar kind of list because it is also mutable. Sir, in the mutable replace is not possible, you told no, sir. Yes, other than replace, if you do at least one modification, it is not compulsory, 3 modifications has to work. If you are able to do at least one modification in the original object also, it is called as mutable. That one modification can be anything, adding, deleting or replacing, any one modification, and which we call it as data manipulation. In the data science and data analytics area, we call it as data manipulation. If you are doing any small modification on the original data, someone will share you the data. In that data, you are doing something modification. For example, they have given you the Siva. While writing the Siva, they have written Siva, something. The name of the student was Siva. And that is a spelling mistake. You want to replace the B with the V letter to rectify that one. Okay. That modification, if you do also, it is called as manipulation only. Basically, it is called as manipulation. Okay, whether it is a good manipulation or bad manipulation, that is second, but modifying the original data is called as manipulation. And for all these things, you are going to understand in the next week once we enter into the Python for data science. Okay, now all these uses, whatever I am discussing with you, everything use at the end, you will see in the Python for data science pandas library. To understand the pandas library very clearly, we are learning all these things. Basically, our work is pandas library in the data science or in the data analytics, particularly data analytics. If you learn pandas, sufficient. Python is completed. But if I open the pandas, for example, see, this is the main one. Remember, okay, I'm going to enter into this one, pandas. The moment I enter into the pandas on the day 1, first day, I will tell you import NumPy as NP, pandas as PD. Now you don't know what is import. Import means module. What is module? Module means it is one type of module. So what is meant by module? You have to understand module means first you have to understand a module consists of functions. Module, every module consists of functions. Now you should know what is functions. Functions you have to understand means you have to understand the loops. You have to understand the loops means first you have to understand conditional statements. To understand conditional statements, we require the data types. That is the reason we are learning all these things in this order. Is the point is clear? Basically, these are all the basics for you. Like in the English, framing the sentence, for that English words, what are the parts of speech is there? These are all the basics, parts of speech. With the parts of speech individually noun, we are not going to do anything. But that application when we are going to see is when we frame the sentence, where we have to use the noun. If you are using the noun means whether we have to use in the caps lock letter or small letter first letter. Now all these things we are going to understand in the further. Is the point is clear? Everything are connected like that. Done? Now, coming to this sets, let's get into the sets. So as I've told you, sets, first one, empty set. How to create the empty set means we have to write set of. Sir, actually in the set we are going to use the curly brackets and 1, 2, 3. Like this we are going to write now. Why we can't use the empty curly brackets as the empty set? Empty set, it is not curly brackets. Empty curly brackets indicates for the dictionary. Dictionary also will be stored in the curly brackets only. Sets also curly brackets only, dictionary also curly brackets only. Then how the Python will understand? When we enter into the dictionary, you will understand that one. As of now, empty curly brackets are dictionary, which is not the set. For example, if you write like this, S is equal to empty set, empty curly brackets. And if you ask what is the type of S, it is going to say dictionary. And when you write here S is equal to set of, then only it is considered as set. Okay, is the point is clear? Otherwise it is considered as empty dictionary. Now next, set is a unordered collection of items where each item is separated by comma within the curly brackets, and it can store only immutable items. So as I have told you earlier, see here I am writing S is equal to 10, 30, 20, 40 and 5 and print S. Now if I print S, what is going to be the S value means I don't know, but 5 values will be there. Order I am not going to finalize. Order is not important for me in the sets, but 5 values will be there. Now okay sir, 5 values will be there. How it will store? For example, if you write the same thing in the list 10, 30, 20, 10, 30, 20, 40 and 5. If you write in the list, it will be stored within the object like this. 10, 30, 20, 40 and 5. It is going to store in this way. When you write within the list, it is going to store in this way. Okay, each value, each item is stored in the each rectangular box. Okay, when it is list, because list is ordered, so rectangular boxes will be there. Whichever is ordered, for that rectangular box will come. Whichever is not ordered, for that rectangular box is not there. Now same thing, if you write in the tuple 10, 30, 20, 40 and 5. Same thing, if you are writing in the tuple 10, 30, 20, 40, 5. And this is T and this is L. This is list data type. It is a tuple data type. And this is also ordered, so rectangular box will come. But if you write the same thing in the set, then 30, 20, 40 and 5. If you write like this, now object is not created in this way. The object is created. No rectangular box will be there. Object will be 10, 30, 20, 40, 5, wherever it is, but inside the object. Inside the object, values are stored, but not in the order. Now, if you print S, S will be printed, but not in the order. Whatever the items are available inside that, every item will be printed, but not in the order. Okay, order is not important. So it is going to give the output like this. See, first 20 has given, followed by 5 it has given. Sir, when I execute in my laptop, whether it will give the same output means maybe, may not be. I can't tell you. So simply whenever comes to the sets, blindly in your mind, only one point you have to remember is it is unordered. It gives randomly, but all the items will be given. That is for sure. Order is not important. And this object was created in that way. If you want to store ordered data, go with that one. Whichever you want, select the object. One data type was created, one purpose. And as per our requirement, we are going to select. Once we understand the importance of set in the further, you'll understand what is the reason why they are created like this. Okay. So as now just one of the student not created, so it is rectangular box not created for the set. Exactly. Use the parenthesis in beside the set. Yeah, if you are using the parenthesis, if you are using the any parenthesis outside the set like this, then it is considered as tuple. Inside the tuple, one of the item as set. I told you already, within the tuple, any item is possible. Already in the example also I have discussed above. In this tuple only, it is a tuple only, right? In this, we are having one of the item as set. Is the point is clear? Next, coming to the next one, in the sets, what are the sets you are having? See, this example has not stored in the any order, but this example has stored in the same order. Sometimes you may get the same order. Sometimes. Okay. Now, S is equal to 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Now, how it is going to store? First, it is going to take the first 2, followed by second 2. Already 2 is there now. So, second 2 will not be accepted. 3, 5. Again, already 2 is there now. So, 2 is not accepted. 4. Again 5. 5 is also not accepted. Now, inside the box, inside the circle, what are the values are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is going to give the output as 2, 3, 4, 5. Order is not important. 4 values it is going to give. So it is just storing the 4 values. Though I have given 3, 4, 7. 7 items I have given, but it is storing only 4 values. It is removing automatically the duplicates. What are the duplicates are there? Okay. Now, sir, where it is going to be useful? Very simple. Okay, as of now, small example only I am saying. Now I am having the list of students. Student 1, student 2, student 3 in this batch only, data analytics batch. One student, what he has done is, he has joined in the offline. Initially, he has joined in the offline and he has attended some classes. Later, he has went to the online class. Now, while going to the online class, he has taken the permission from the admin that due to this reason, I am shifting from offline to online and I want to be in my hometown only or something. What are the reason? He has shifted. Now, after shifting, what happened is the team has provided for him the link or whatever it is. Now, he is attending online. The student is attending online. Now, his name will be in the offline list. His name also will be in the online list. Now, what are the list of online students are there? Now, if I ask the length of offline students and if I ask the length of online students, if separately stored, 2 lists are stored separately, assume. Now, what happens? Now, you'll ask a question, sir, why separately 2 lists, sir? Because I required offline students, I required online students separately. Okay. After that, what I'm going to do to check the length function, what are the offline students list is there? Offline students plus online students, I'm going to create a new list concatenation. Now everything is concatenated. Now the one student is in the offline, the student name is also in the online. It is considered as duplicate. Now what I'm going to do means set of L. Now duplicates are removed. And now for this I'm going to apply the length function. Now after removing the duplicates, finally what is the count I will get? For example, set is not there, duplicates remove is not there. Then what is the procedure we have to follow is we have to write a separate code for that. Set is not there also we can do. But due to the sets, just in one line it was completed after removing all the duplicates. Who are the students are there? Is the point is clear? And I can count easily, right? This is one of the application for me. Since that example here it is useful, so I'm using. For everyone will not use the same example now. For my requirement, I'm using. So as per the requirement, we'll write the code. Not as per the code, will not create the examples. Is the point is clear? So there will be situations. In that situation, which program, which one will help us to make the program very easily or very simplified. In that way, we are going to select. Right? Now, for example, I want to explain for you one more example. Okay, let us take like this. Now, which example I have to explain? Which example I have to explain? What example I have to explain? Should I make that fixed examples like this? No, na. Based on the situation, based on the scenario, based on the student's doubts, according to that, I'll create the examples. Why I'll create the examples like that? Infinite number of examples. Why we'll create means once we understand the topic, based on the topic, infinite examples can be created. If the one student will come and he will ask one more question, and do you think that that student will ask that question? So we have to prepare that example and we have to come. Do you know that one? No, na. The student will ask with respect to one concept. To explain that concept, we are going to try to explain with a small example so that that concept will be clear for that student. Is the point is clear? Now, these are all the examples for the sets, and I told you that set will not accept the duplicates. Every item is the unique value, every item. Okay. Now, if you ask length function, if you apply the length function, after removing the duplicates, how many are there? It is going to give that one, not for the original one. So 1, 4, here 20 is there. This 20 will be deleted. These 230s will be deleted. So now in this object, what will be there? 10, 4, 20, 30 and 5. Total how many items are there? 5 items. So when you apply the length function, it is going to give the after removing the duplicates. Because object will not store the duplicates inside only first. Okay. Now, so indexing is also not possible. You are no indexing. No indexing. Because according to us, we will write one order, and according to that, we'll assume that S of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. We'll assume this one. But 20 only will not be stored now. Second 20 only is not stored now. According to our numbers are different, but object created is different randomly. Next, here tuple concatenation, 2 tuples you are going to add and 2 lists you are going to add, but when you are trying to add the 2 sets, it is going to throw the error. So set concatenation is not possible. Whereas list concatenation is possible, tuple concatenation is possible, set concatenation is not possible. We cannot combine the 2 sets. Sir, if I want to add one set with another set, then option is there, but concatenation is not possible. Using the plus symbol, it is not possible. Okay. Set and set is applicable only between the strings, between the list and between the tuple. Along with the int and float, that is everyone knows. 2 numbers we can add. That is addition. Whereas between the 2 strings you are doing now, it is called as concatenation. Between 2 lists if you do, it is called as list concatenation. Between 2 tuples plus symbol is called as tuple concatenation. Between 2 integers plus symbol is called as addition. It is not called as concatenation, it is called as addition. Okay. Now coming to the next one, set methods. As I have told you, set methods, sets are mutable. In that, replacement only not possible because indexing is not there. Okay. Now sets, for example, set 1. Now sets, sir, I want to concat 2 sets. As one of the student is asking, I want to concat 2 sets. Then how it is possible? If I want to concat 2 sets, how it is possible? Very simple. For example, you are having the set like this. Set 1, 2, 5 and set of 6, 7. You are having two sets like this, but using the plus it is not possible. By what are the first set you are having? That is 1, 2, 5 dot union of set 2, that is 6, 7. That is possible. So to understand this one, you have to wait. So instead of asking the questions what we have to discuss further, first let us focus on what I am discussing. Every topic I will cover, but in the order. Your mind order is different, my order is different. So I am going to show you the add, append, update. First I will show you the methods. What are the methods are possible? From there I will move on to the operations. And here you will understand the importance of sets. From here you will start understanding the sets and what is the use of sets. Set operations will come into picture. Okay, just wait for another 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, first let us complete the set methods. Now S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3. Set of 1, 2, 3. This is S. S dot, if you want to add a single value, how you are adding a single value in the list means append. How you are adding the multiple values in list means extend. Here it is add and update. For adding a single value, add. For adding the multiple values, update. Sir, there insert is there? No, sir. Here insert is not there because indexing only not there. Order is only not there now. In which order, where you will keep that one? If you add at the end also, if you add at the starting also, same thing. No difference here. So only add and update. Two options are there. Add means it is going to add the value like this. In the original object itself, it will add. So since it is adding in the original object, you no need to separately write x is equal to, because it is already a mutable object, automatically it will store in the original object itself. And you are going to get the output like this. Is the point is clear? Now, if you want to add the multiple items, two options are there. One is adding the multiple items one by one, like in the append method, how we are adding one by one. In the similar way, add method, or simply you can go with the update. Either you can use the update or you can use with the add. Now, for example, S is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now I want to add. Okay, what you want to add? 1 item or 2 items or 10 items or 20 items or what? First you think about that one. First create the question. What I want to add? Sir, I want to add 6, 8, 14, 6, like this I want to add. Okay, these 4 things you want to add, right? Now this is one of multiple, more than one. More than one. More than one means take in a list. If it is one item only, no need of list. One item means no need of list. But multiple means first you take that one in a list. Now after taking them in a list, now S dot update. In the update you give the list 6, 8, 14, 6. Is the point is clear? Now what it is going to do? First it will add the 6, it will add 8, it will add 14. One more 6 will not be added. While giving you can give, but it will remove automatically the duplicates. It will not store. List is mutable or immutable. Here you are providing as the input only. This is not with respect, this is function now. Within the function you are going to provide as the input. I am not adding the entire list now. See, your question is 1, 2, 3. Whether I am adding the list of 6, 8, 14, 6. Whether I am adding like this means no. That is not possible. It is extend. For example, let us take like this. L is equal to 1, 2, 3. Now you want to add 6, 8, 14 and 6. Multiple 4 items you want to add in the list as multiple items, not as a single item, multiple items. Now if I'm writing in the extent, are you going to write only 6, 8, 14, 6 like this? Are you going to write like this? It will throw the error now. Then what you are going to do? List of. You are going to provide list of. Then it is going to add the 6 as individual item, 8 as individual item, 14 as individual item and 6 as individual item. Is the point is clear? And you are going to get the output of L 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 14, 6. Why? Because it accepts the duplicate, it is accepting. Now the same thing 1, 2, 3, it is a set. And here instead of extend, we are using the update. Same to same. 6, 8, 14 and 6. And now if I ask L, it is going to give the set of 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 14 and second 6 will not be stored because it removes the duplicates. That is the difference. Sir, for example, this 6 is not there, sir. Remove this 6. Let us first don't confuse us. Okay, done. Here it is extend, here it is update. Adding the single item only. I'm adding as a single item only. I'm not adding the multiple items. Single item only I'm adding. Separately I'm adding as the individual item. Is the point is clear? So you can provide here list. So S is equal to 1, 2, 3, S1 dot update. So same example what I have told you, just let me write the same example. That is 6, 8, 14. Either you can take as a list of or tuple of because it is more than one item. For single item, sir, I want to add only single item 6, sir. I don't want to add multiple items. Then no need of tuple or list, waste of time. For single item, single, multiple items, list. One student is called as student. More than one student is called as students. In that case, we are going with the this. So when you are having the single item, then you have to go with the add. When you are having the multiple items, you have to go with the update. Sorry? Yes. Where I'm adding the list here? For example, let's take your question. Within this list only, one more list also is there. 1, 4. Or you are having 10, 9, 10. Something. Okay. Now, when I am trying to add, first it will add the 6. Okay. 8. 8 is immutable, it will add. Now, list of 9, 10. Since it is not able to add, it is going to throw the error. It is clear? I'm saying individual items. In this individual item, 6 is going. In this individual item, 8 is going. Very simple. Why you are getting confused? I don't understand. Simple. L is equal to 1, 2, 3. If you take L dot extend of 6, 8, 9, 10. What is this one? List dot extend of list of 6, 8, list of 9, 10. What is the difference between these two? And what is the difference between list dot append of list of 6, 8, 9, 10? What is the difference between these three? In the first case, what is the output? In the second case, what is the output of L? In the first case, what is the output of L, guys? List of 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. That is the output. In the second case, what is the output? 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, list of 9, 10. In the third one, what is the output of L? 1, 2, 3, list of 6, 8, 9, 10. Same logic. Instead of wherever extend is there, write word append. Wherever append is there, write the word called as add. Wherever extend is there, extend. Wherever the word extend is there, it is equal to update. Wherever append is there, that is equal to add in the sets. If it is possible, it will add. If it is not possible, it will throw the error. Now, same question. What are the third question is then? Question number 3, last question. In the last question, what are you having? Assume this is a set of 1, 2, 3. S dot, instead of append, I told you add. I'm going to take list of 6, 8, 9, 10. Now, actually what it has to add in the set 1, 2, 3. According to same append function, how it is adding. Earlier you told that append, what is the output of this one is 1, 2, 3. List of 6, 8, 9, 10. You have told me output like this. Single value will be appended at the end. According to the same thing, it has to add the 6, 8, 9, 10 at the end like this. But since list is not possible, it will throw the error. I cannot add the list. It will throw the error. Here it will add, here it will throw the error. Is the point is clear? Now next one is called as discard. To remove. Adding is completed. Now how to remove? Remove, we are going to use the discard or remove. Two options are there. One is discard and one is remove. What is the difference between the discard versus remove? Observe this one very clearly. Before writing the notes, observe. S is equal to 1, 2, 3. S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. First line. S dot discard of 3 means 3 is discarded. And now what is the S value of having is 1 and 2. Order might be not important. I'm not focusing on the order. Okay, 1 and 2. Now, if you go with the remove, S is equal to 1, 2, 3. S dot remove of 3 and print S. Same answer as it is. Any difference have you observed? Same example, same print S. First line, third line, both are same. Only second line. Discard versus remove. Any difference? No difference. When the item is available, there is no difference. Now difference you see now. When item is not available, for example, 5 is not available, but I'm asking to remove the 5. Now what it is saying is, if it is available, remove. If it is not available, don't do anything. If it is available, remove. If it is not available, no need to do anything. So since 5 is not available, it is not going to do anything. Now whereas this one, same example, which is not available. When it is available, no difference. When it is not available, it is going to throw the error. It is not going to throw the error. It will throw the error that it is not available. Now let me tell you a simple example to understand this one. For example, while entering into this room, okay, outside admin is there. And admin has told me that, sir, in your class, one student named Mahesh is there. Please send him out. Before entrance, he told me that one. Now, after entering into the class, I asked, is there any student Mahesh? Now, none of the student has responded. Means there is no Mahesh in the class. Now, what I have to do? Tell me. Should I go and tell to the admin that today Mahesh is absent? Should I tell? Or should I don't tell and do my work? What I have to do? Tell me what I have to do in this case. Go to admin and say, for example, admin has told me if Mahesh available in class, send him out. If not available, he has not told me anything now. If available, he has told me. If not available, he has not told me anything. Sir, yes. If he is not available, report me. If he has told me like this, then I'll report. but he has not told me this one. This is called as discard. If else report me is called as remove. Remove will report to you. Discard will not report to you. It will automatically remove. If it is available, it will remove. If it is not available, it will continue with the process. Code will not give any kind of error. Is the point is clear? Is the point is clear for everyone? Now, one new student is coming and sitting in the class. Today only his first class, assume. And after the class, I ask the students, is there any doubts? The student is not asking any questions and she is going silently. What I have to do? What I have to do? They are going silently means what I have to do? I can't ask them, you are new student now. Obviously, you have some questions now. Whether you'll get the job or not, you have to ask like this, right? Should I ask the questions like this? No, na. If no questions, go. What that is meaning is discard. Every day class, after the class, I will say that if no questions, that is the end of the today's class, you can leave. I will say, that is called as discard. If no questions, you can leave. If questions are there, stay back. That is discard. Is the point is clear? Now, next one is clear. What is meant by clear? List.clear. List.clear will give the output of empty list. Similarly, set.clear also will give the output as empty set. Same thing will be applied here, empty set. Now, but empty set, how it is going to print? Empty curly brackets? No, set off. Remember this point. Always the empty set will give the set off. And this is the one of the important certification question. And many students knows this one while practicing, but in the examination hall, if they give the set is equal to like the same question as this was given in the Microsoft exam. And option is empty curly brackets. In the flow, they'll keep the empty curly brackets and they'll come outside. And they'll say that I have given the answers. They'll assume that they have given the answer, correct answer they'll fill, but actually it is a wrong answer. In the flow only marks also will be removed. In the same flow only marks will be removed. Sir, sorry sir, flow sir, I have not seen sir, I have forgot sir. Saying all these stupid reasons is just a second. But rectifying that stupid reasons only is more important. Is the point is clear? That is more important. Saying everyone will say. Lilliput also will say. LKG student also, I don't know this one, sorry. Simply they'll say. There is no difference now. Only difference, the elders also will say sorry, children also will say sorry. But when children say sorry, it is very cute. When an elder says sorry, it will be somewhat. Why? Because the reason behind that is after knowing only you are doing some mistakes. In a flow you are doing the mistakes. Right? Now coming to this one. S is equal to 1, 2, 3. Del S. What is del S means? Object is deleted. Even it is list also same. Even it is int also it is same. Even it is what are the object. After that del, what are the object is there? Object is deleted. Inta, floata, tuple, lista, dictionary, setta, nothing. Object is deleted. Object is deleted means inside values are also automatically deleted. Now if you ask print S, you are creating the object, at the same time you are deleting the object, and you are asking print S means it is going to give the name error. That object is not available. Right? Next, set.copy. What is list.copy? It is going to create a new object of similar. It will take the values, but it will create a new object. Values are similar, but object is new. Same logic is applied. First S1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. S1 dot copy. Whenever you are using the dot copy, the meaning of dot copy means take the values and create a new object. Take values and create new object. It is going to take the new values of S1 and it is going to create the S2. Now I'm going to have like this. S1 dot add of 4. Sorry, S2 dot add of 4. Now S2 add of 4 is this one. Here you are adding the 4. Now print S1. In the S1 what is there? 1, 2, 3. In S2 what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the point is clear for everyone? So same logic, whatever applicable in the list. List dot clear, list dot copy, there is no difference with the sets. Dot clear is applicable for the list also. Dot same clear is applicable for the set also. Dot copy is applicable for list. Same dot copy is applicable for the sets. Right? Now, operations, set operations. Now, most important. Now you'll understand the importance of sets. Now, what is the importance of sets is, I want to add both the values of A and B after removing the duplicates. For example, let us take like this. L is equal to 1, 2, 3. L is equal to 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This is L1. This is L2. Two lists are there. I want to combine both the list and I want to remove the duplicates. Combine at the same time I don't want the duplicates. Combine means L1 plus L2. Concatenation. Simple. In one point it is completed. But I don't want the duplicates. Without duplicates, all the unique values of list 1 and list 2 I want. Now what you are going to do? Is that possible using the list concatenation? No. After list concatenation, we have to write one more program also additionally for that. Four lines we have to write for the question of all values of all unique values of L1 and L2. I want all the unique values of L1 and L2 in a new list, in a list. If this is the question, we have to write 4 lines of code. If you are working only on the list. But when you are working with the sets, list 1 plus list 2, first you are going to concat and after that you are going to convert this one to set. Sir, set will be, output is set. No sir, I can convert to list. First which bracket will be executed? Inner bracket, that is L1 plus L2. For that which one will be executed? Set. For that which one will be executed? List. Is the point is clear? If you want the output as list only means, that is functional programming advantage. Right? So just here, yeah. Yes, insertion order will be lost. They are not asking insertion order now. In the question, read the question properly. I want all the unique values of L1 and L2 in the list. Not in the same order. They didn't ask that one. Is the point is clear? They asked the question, all the unique values of L1 and L2 in a list. Sir, for example, they want all the values of unique values of L1 and L2 in a list in the same order. If that is the question, then what you will do? Then we have to write the program. That is also possible. Whether it is possible in a shortcut or whether we have to write the programmer, that is only difference. In Python, everything is possible. Everything and anything is possible. Only thing is whether it can be completed in 1 line or whether it will take 10 lines. That is the only question mark. Number of lines of code is question mark. Every program will not be completed in 1 line only. Every question answer is not 1 line. If every question answer is 1 line means all the projects has to be completed in 1 line of code only. Entire Python has to be completed in 1 line only. So some questions can be solved in 1 line. Some questions may not be solved in 1 line. Right? Now, so A is equal to 1, 2, 3. B is equal to 2, 3, 4. A union B. A union B means it is going to combine all the values of A and combine all the values of B. So this method returns a new set with the elements from both the values. Both the sets, it will give all the values. While adding all the values, automatically duplicates will be removed. In the set, duplicates are not allowed, never. Basically, it is going to add like this only. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But while storing, it will store only 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not store. You are assigning like this also, it will not store now. Right side you have assigned, but it will not store. Is the point is clear? No, it is an operation now. It is an operation. Now if you ask with respect to after this operation, if you ask with respect to print A, is the point is clear? Operations, these are not called as methods. That is the reason heading I have kept as operations separately. This not comes under methods category, right? Insertion. Insertion means which is common in both of them. It will identify the common point in the both of them. That is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And what is the common in both of them is 2 and 3. It is going to give the common in both of them. That is intersection. Now, if you remember in our school days, we have drawn the diagram, Venn diagram, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is A, this is B. A union B means all the values of A and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Common means 2 and 3. This is the Venn diagram. In our school days, we used to write like this. If you don't remember Venn diagram also, not a problem. Just simply understand it is going to combine all the values. Union means all the values. When it combines all the values, automatically set will remove the duplicates by default. Right? Intersection means common values. Now, E is disjoint. What is the meaning of E is disjoint? I told you whenever the word is comes, what is the output? True or false. Whenever the word is comes, whether it is an operator or whether you are using is alpha, is digit, is numeric, anything. Whenever you are using is, output is true or false. Now is disjoint. What is the meaning of is disjoint means whether they are having the no common elements. If there are no common, they are disjoint to each other. Means there is no common. No common means no common point. So they are separated each other. If there is a common point, they are called as joint. For example, this one is there. A 1, 2, 3. B 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. In A and B, 2 and 3 are common are there. For example, here if you take S1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. S2, 4, 5, 6. Where is the common one? To join them, where is the common one? No common. So then what is this S1 and S2 are called as disjoint. What A and B are called as joint. Joint sets. They are called as disjoint sets. Now the question is, whether A and B, here S1 is disjoint with the S2. First, let me ask with the S2. Whether they are disjoint? Yes, they are disjoint. They are not having common means they are obviously they are disjoint. True. Now tell me whether S2 is disjoint with the S3. Is both of them are not having any common elements? Common elements are there. 5 is there. So they are called as joint or disjointer. Joint. I am asking the question, is disjoint? True or false? False. Is the point is clear now? Next, difference. Difference of this one is within the set A, remove the set B items. So earlier I have written the Venn diagram. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I want exclusively this one. I don't want the common point. Only this part I want. I want exclusively this one. This exclusively is called as within the set B, remove the set A values. In this, you are going to remove the set A minus set B values. So I don't want in the set A. First you take the set A. What is set A? 1, 2, 3. In this, any items related to set B are there? What are the items related to set B? 2 and 3. Remove them. I don't want. After removing, what is the final balance? What is there? Only 1. 1. Now, in the set B, 2, 3, 4. Now, within the set B, remove the set A values, which are related to set A, 2 and 3. Remove them. Now, balance what are there? Only 4. So, this is the output. Is the point is clear? Set A minus set B or set B minus set A. Clear for everyone? Next, symmetric difference. Next method is called as symmetric difference. What is meant by symmetric difference means A union B minus A intersection B. Now tell me first A union B. What is A union B, guys? If A is this one, B is this one, what is A union B? 1, 2, 3, Shiva. Next, 2, 3, 4, but 2, 3 will not be accepted, only 4. This is A union B. Everyone is okay with A union B? Minus intersection. In both of them, what is the common? 2 and 3. So, if you remove the 2 and 3 in this, I told you the minus. What is meant by minus means within that, these values has to be removed. If you remove these values, what is the balance you are going to get? 1, Shiva and 4. Order is not important, but 3 items I am going to get. That is the intersection, symmetric difference meaning. Symmetric difference is clear now? A union B minus A intersection B. Okay. So directly if you ask A union B minus A intersection B also same answer. Or if you ask symmetric difference also same answer. Choice is yours. Clear? Yeah, please write. Symmetric difference is nothing but A union B minus A intersection B. Completed? Next, is subset. Now what is the last one is? Two are there, last two. One is subset, one is superset. Now what is meant by is subset? If every value of A is present in B, it is called as subset. A is called as subset, B is called as superset. Every value, each and every value of A, if it is available in B, then A is called as subset. Otherwise, it is not called as subset. Now here, A is equal to 3, 4. B is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. Every value of A is in B. Then what is A is called as? Subset. What B is called as? Superset. So now question is, A is subset of B. Answer is yes or no. Is subset. Is that means true or false. What is the answer? True. B is subset. No, B is called as superset. It is false. Sir, now let us take 3, 4 and 1 also. Now, every value of A is in B. Now, A is called as what? Subset? No. B is called as superset? No. If one is subset means other is superset. Subset only not there means superset will not be there. Now, A is subset. A is subset of B? No. False. B is subset? No. That is also false. Every value should be available. Every value. Not in that 1 or 2 values. Each and every value. 10 values are there means 10 also should be available. As it is like that. Okay. Sir, for example, I am having here tuple of 5, 6. A consists of 3, 4, tuple of 5, 6. And B consists of 3, 4, 5, 6. Now first tell me what is the length of A? 3. What is length of B? That is the first point. Both length are not same. Okay. Now, what are the items of A? 3, 4, tuple of 5 and 6. All the items are available in the B? Answer is false. It is not subset. 5, if you ask 5 and 6, now only 5 and 6. Now, every value of A is available in B? Yes. A is subset. Then B is also subset. B values are also available in A. Both are equal means both are subsets, both are supersets. Both will be the true. What is meant by subset? Every value of A should be in the B. Then A is called as subset. When B is called as subset, every value of B is in the A. Every value of B also in the A. So this is subset, that is also subset. This is superset, that is also superset. When both are same, basically subset and superset concept only will not be there. But if since you are asking, then automatically everything. Now see here, A is equal to 3, 4, 5. A is called as superset of B. First, A is called as subset. A is called subset means B is called as superset. Okay. If A is not called as subset means B is not called as superset. Now, A is superset? No. False. B is superset? Yes. So first one is false, second one is true. Is the point is clear for everyone? Subset and superset. Sir, I'm getting confused with the superset means very simple. Whoever the students are getting confused with the superset, first identify subset is available. If subset is available, which one is subset? Opposite to that one is superset. If subset only not there, superset is not there. First identify the subset. If A is subset, B is superset. If B is subset, A is superset. Out of one should be subset, then second one will be superset. Is that point is clear? That's it. That is the set methods. Actually, I have to complete the dictionary also, but instead of topic, time was completed first. Okay, so we'll continue with the dictionary in the tomorrow's class. And if you are having any questions, you can ask. And that is the end of the session. And I'm going to add the notes. Just give me 1 minute of time. Yeah, this Word document also I will add. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we can leave. Done. Sets are also added. Task solutions I'm going to add in the few minutes. Okay. Yeah, notes was added, guys. Just you can practice. Task and task solutions I am going to add just in few minutes. Yeah, if no questions, you can leave. Done. That is the end of the session, guys. Second, I have my list. List and second one. Okay, and the second list, in second list, take an example. Right.